Okay, hello and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about translingual writing and multilingual writing practices in my Japanese university context, dealing with second language poetry. Okay, I am Jared Kubokawa. You see my name. So let's get started on this video poster presentation. All right. So first, let's do the introduction, talking about the place of the L1 in L2 writing. So there are many ways to use the L1 in L2 writing. For example, the obvious one is code switching or code meshing. So actually using words in your L1 in the L2 writing, and we'll look at some examples. Also different multi-competencies, language transfer, cultural transfer, rhetorical practices, composition practices, and finally translingual practices. All right, so very quickly, some important terms to remember that I use: MLW, multilingual writing; TLW, translingual writing; SLW, second language writing or L2 writing; and SLCW, second language creative writing. I can't do that. Okay. All right. The framework. Let's start out. So there's been a lot of tension between translingualism or translingual writing practices and second language writing, which of course Silva and Wang dealt with in their book, but I want to look specifically at the complexity of multi-competence theories in language learning and second language writing, and how they are critical to understanding multiple language functions in the human brain, just in use. Of course, De Palma and Ringer's theory of adaptive transfer, which was published in the Journal of Second Language Writing, 2011, and cross-language transfer as well, and providing positive models for language transfer, as well as sociocultural and socio-political knowledge transfer. So language transfer in a positive way is often seen in a negative light. Also looking at the debates surrounding code switching and code meshing in translingual writing and second language writing. It became a very heated debate. So, but personally, this kind of academic quibbling, which is necessary, but I think it detracts from focusing on the pedagogical implications, which are so important to our students and, of course, teachers of L2 writing. So finally, I do want to focus on the pedagogical implications of translingual writing and multilingual writing in a linguistic, rhetorical, and compositional way, including strategies as seen through the lens of second language creative writing course, which I teach at a university in Japan, specifically L2 poetry. Great. So thank you for the listening to the theoretical framework. So let's move on to part 2 in the next video, where I will talk about my context. All right. Thank you very much. See you in part 2.